5-star fam. I'm Sydney. This is my mom. And today she's basically just going to be doing a nail tutorial and showing you some cool equipment that you could use if you want to speed up your painting your nail process. So let's get right into it.
The first thing that we do to make sure Sydney's nails are prepared for the shellac process is I make sure they are trimmed and clean of any nail polish. And what I'll do next is just file them down and make sure that the outer edges are nice and smooth. Then I go over the tops of her nails with the sanding block, basically. That's very important. You need to rough up that top layer, not too much. So let's get started. So I'm just filing her nails to make sure that they're nice and even.
Yes.
One of the reasons that I decided to buy a shellac light is because when I would get my nails polished at the salon, I would watch the steps that they did. And after going to cosmetology school, a lot of what they were doing was very familiar, and I knew how to do it already. The only difference to me was the light and the polish itself.
Yes.
So I went to YouTube and I watched videos about people who are doing shellac nail polish at home. That is how I got to Amazon to buy a light, and it came in a kit. I think it was like $100 for the light.
That heats it.
The 4 polishes that I'm going to need, as well as a couple of colors, which I thought was a really great price. Her nails are filed. I'm just going to rough up that top layer I was telling you about before. I'm just going to rough up the top layer a little so the polish has something to stick to.
This process is kind of ticklish.
Okay, other hand. And it doesn't take long at all, you guys. I actually love the shellac a lot better, especially on children, because it lasts a lot longer.
And we pick our nails. So.
And if they pick their nail polish, this is a lot harder to pick off.
Yes.
Ow, okay.
That kind of hurts. Sorry. It's okay. So the 2 colors I'm going to be doing is this kind of pinky-ish color. If you can't tell what color it is in the camera, Mom, can you tell them what color?
It's called Satin Pajamas, but it looks like a dusty rose. It's really, really pretty. The first step in the 4 polishes that you get in the kit, pH bond, then you do foundation, then top it off, and then nourish. And they come in these little tiny bottles.
They're called minis.
I have not needed to replace any of these, and I have had this light for probably 3 years. Go ahead and put your nails here.
Okay.
First, I'm going to start with pH bond. pH bond, pH balances the nail to the point where the nail polish needs, so that the nail polish adheres to the nail. You just need a little.
Not too much, but just to get it on there, you know. Just enough for a small nail.
Step 1 is done. Next step is the foundation, which is clear. It is literally just the foundation to make the shellac adhere. And you literally just need the tiniest amount, you guys. With shellac, really and truly, less is more. This foundation does require the light treatment. You guys, if you get it on their skin, wipe it off because it will kind of burn.
It does start to burn.
In the light, if you get it on the skin and don't wipe it off, it does burn. Okay, so I have applied the foundation to all 10 of her fingernails. Now we're going to put one hand in the light at a time.
And don't look at it too much, cause
yeah, don't look at the light.
Cause it looks like there's little balls flowing around. It looks weird, Joe. It just messes with you.
Yeah. So look at me. Don't look at the light.
That's so weird. I don't like that.
I love that we can do this at home.
Yeah.
It saves us a ton of money, and it's a really fun thing to do together in a house full of boys. So it's nice that we can just sit and take some time and do this and kind of catch up on what's happening in her life, what's happening, at school and stuff. So it's perfect. With the light, it's best to just kind of put 4 fingers in at the first light session and then put 2 fingers in at the same time and then the other 4 fingers. Speaking of the light too, I have never had to replace my light either. So that $100 has gone such a long way, and we've done many manicures and pedicures with this $100 that I spent on Amazon over the last couple of years. It's really, really paid off. Okay, do your other 4 fingers. Foundation is ready for polish. So now we are going in with her polish. Well, Sydney, good choice. Again, with the polish, less is more, you guys. Especially the first coat. You want it to be very thin.
Yes.
I almost have nothing on the brush. And see, even that bead right there is too much. I think I need to knock that off.
Okay, guys, look how thin this is.
How thin that layer of polish is. Very, very, very thin. You just want the slightest bit of color for the first coat. So she's going to go ahead and put her hand back under the light. Now on top of this rosy pink color, what we're going to be doing is a glitter clear coat. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
Up down there.
And the dress that she's going to be wearing next weekend for my cousin's wedding is navy blue and white with white pearl trim like detailing. So this pink with the pink glitter, it's very age appropriate, and it's going to look really, really good against the navy blue dress that she's going to be wearing. You're going to look really put together. It's nice. I like to plan ahead like that because shellac does last for a few weeks. So when you're picking a color, it's best to try and think about that ahead of time if you're going to be doing something like a wedding or a big event in the near future. Consider what you're going to be wearing to those things and try to pick a color that's going to coordinate it with your outfit.
Okay guys, so now she's just applying the second coat of nail polish.
This time I'm using a little bit more polish than I did the first round. Just a little bit, guys. You want these layers to be very thin so that they harden properly. I've applied the second coat and now she's going to do the light treatment again. Remember when you're applying the polish is to stay away from the very edge where your nail connects to your skin. And also don't go all the way back to the cuticle, because as your nail grows away from the cuticle, it will become really rough and get stuck in your clothing and your hair, and it just becomes very uncomfortable. So definitely make sure you stay away from all of your edges on your nail.
Okay, so my nails are done, almost done actually. Now we're just going to do the glitter. So let's do this. That's really pretty. I love this. It's not too much, not too less. So she's just finishing up with my glitter coat. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the glitter coat.
So we have to do 2 coats of this and we have to do the top coat.
Why do we have to do 2?
That's what it says. To get the best result, you use 2 layers. That's what we were planning on doing.
Okay.
You get more sparkle. You want more sparkle, right? No?
No.
Why?
Because it's fun.
You want a little bit more sparkle?
You're like, you want a little bit more sparkle?
A little bit more bling?
Like, there's always enough room for more bling.
There's always more time, Sydney. We can make time for more bling. It's not a problem.
Okay guys, so we're doing the second coat on the sparkly nail polish. Because there's always more room for sparkle.
Put your fingers under like that.
That's really pretty. I really like this.
It is. It's coming out really, really good. The last step is the top coat. And after the top coat, I'm just going to nourish her cuticles with a little bit of oil. And the light cures the polish at 30-second intervals. So it takes about 1.5 minutes per layer. And we've been at this for 33 minutes. Not too bad. It's about how long you take at a nail salon. So it's worth it for us to do it at home. Saves a ton of money. We can do it together, and it lasts just as long,
Yes,
and
it's
it
all
takes
worth
the
it.
same amount of time.
It's all worth it when you get to rock it for weeks.
Absolutely. Especially the toes. The toenail polish I find lasts a lot longer, maybe because we're wearing shoes and our fingers are always like banging into things and being used and washed and such multiple times a day. So yeah, the nail polish on the toes lasts really, really long.
Yes. Once I had toenail polish, not even shellac, just toenail polish, last me 2 months. I'm not even overreacting.
I can believe it. I've had that happen with me too.
Like 2 months.
Now her nails are cured, and the very last step before we nourish is to take some alcohol on a cotton ball and just wipe off the sticky residue that's left, and her nail polish is hard and ready for wear, and we are done. After we rub this sticky off, we're just going to put on a little bit of that oil, and she can go about her day.
Yes. What's that for, Mom?
This is moisturizing your cuticles.
Great.
So they don't peel.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, or just do it anyway, because we're awesome.
Let us know if there's anything you guys want to see or how you feel about the shellac. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to respond to your comments down below. Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
She wants me to edit that out. It's staying. It'll be a blooper. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Blah, blah, blah. Blip, blip, blip. Boop. Ow. Is done? Yay.
Don't mess up your nail.